Hi, my name is Jana, and in this video I'm going to give you an overview of the different residence titles available for foreign IT specialists and software developers in Germany. There are some criteria in place that define what kind of residence permit you get when you apply for it in the end. And I think it's very helpful to know about these criteria when you negotiate a job offer, or also if you have a review coming up at work and you have a residence permit renewal soon. I think you can also aim for a specific residence permit if that's something you're interested in. Before we jump into the topic, make sure that you hit the subscribe button on this YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. We have a lot of content about careers and work and also visa stuff in Germany, specifically for internationals. So I think this channel will be very helpful for you. So make sure that you hit the subscribe button. And let's get started. We will look at 3 different residence titles that are interesting for software developers and IT specialists who want to work in Germany. First of all, there's the EU Blue Card, which is a very popular residence title because it allows you to have an easier family reunion, and also you can obtain a settlement permit a bit faster than with the other residence permits. But no worries, if you don't fulfill the criteria for an EU Blue Card, you still have other options like the IT specialist or qualified employment. I'm going to spare you the details of the paragraphs and the legal frameworks behind these different kinds of residence permits. If you want to learn more about this, you can always take a look at our HalloGermany website. Let's take a close look at the different criteria you need to fulfill to get one of these residence permits. To apply for an EU Blue Card, first of all, you need to have a recognized academic degree in Germany. If you want to find out if your academic degree is recognized here, you can run a search on the ANABIN database. We have a great how-to guide on this topic. If you don't have a recognized academic degree here in Germany, no worries. You can still go for an IT specialist residence permit if you have 3 years of experience and theoretical knowledge in IT gained over the last 7 years. So that's an interesting option as well. If you don't have experience in IT or software development, then probably the qualified employment residence permit is interesting for you. You can apply for it if you have a recognized academic degree or a recognized vocational training. But this is not all of it. There are other criteria in place as well. One really important factor is the minimum salary. If you want to apply for an EU Blue Card, you need to earn minimum 4,700 euros a month, and that's gross salary. But there's a great exception for STEM professions, so the IT roles and software developer roles also fall into these professions. And with such a job, you only need to earn 3,666 euros a month or more. So for you, it's probably still possible to apply for an EU Blue Card. For an IT specialist residence permit, you need to make minimum 4,230 euros a month. But if you earn less, again, you have the option to apply for qualified employment. However, even for qualified employment, your salary and also the general working conditions have to be adequate for your profile and also in line with what a local person would earn here. And this brings me to the last point, the labor market approval. So this is an approval that needs to be provided by the Federal Employment Agency here in Germany. And the Federal Employment Agency will review the job offer you got and make sure that it's appropriate and in line with the job market so that you can cover your cost of living and so on. This labor market approval is not always required, but if it's required, it may just lead to a bit of a longer application process. If you want to learn how to get this approval and also how to speed up the process, then do take a look at the video that I'm linking for you at the end of this one. If you want to apply for an EU Blue Card, you only need the labor market approval if you make less than 4,700 euros. So you can see here that the exception for STEM professions is a very interesting option, but the difference here as compared to the regular Blue Card is that you need this approval. If you want to apply for an IT specialist residence permit or for qualified employment, you will need the labor market approval in both cases. And that's why it's very important to be aware of how the process works. So that was it about residence titles for software developers and IT specialists here in Germany. If you need help with this topic, feel free to reach out or leave a comment here, and also take a look at the quick check we have available on our website. It's a tool that helps you figure out if you're eligible for one of these residence permits. So I hope this was helpful for you. Leave your comments here and see you soon.